And the lady making her way to the ring for the next match, Julia Hart.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, honoring the House of Black, Julia Hart.
Nigel, let's take everyone back to Wednesday.
It was the first ever women's casino gauntlet match, and as you can see, some of the very best in the division are part of it. But Julia Hart using the mist to the face, nearly picking up the victory, were it not for Toni Storm, who sneaked in and secured her title opportunity at Grand Slam Brisbane. Well, that means that this young lady has an axe to grind.
And her opponent from Gold Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
Harley Cameron, feel the wrath. Coming in with her eyes covered up here. I guess she still has, well, I can imagine that would take its toll. That could keep you out for weeks. Your eyes are open, the mist goes right into it.
Yeah, I don't know what that mist is made up out of, but wearing protective glasses here, perhaps. Maybe the bright ring lights might hurt, but look at that look on the face.
Yeah, the bright lights barely getting to Harley Cameron before this match gets underway. This coming Wednesday live from Knoxville on TBS. It's going to be Julia Hart and Jamie Hayter 2. We'll see what Julia Hart, though, can do here against Harley Cameron.
Cameron's got to be careful that she's unleashing her wrath right now.
Absolutely.
Julia Hart certainly capable of doing the exact same thing.
Good go behind that time by Harley Cameron in her 26th AEW match. Reversal now, sending Julia Hart in. Arm whip down. Blocks that, got the foot up. Harley Cameron in with purpose here. Ducking low. Enziguri by...
Start by Cameron.
Absolutely. Julia Hart, who held the TBS championship for 155 days, our third TBS champion. 7 successful title defenses, but since getting aligned with the House of Black, she has certainly changed. Some people say for the better. I'm not so sure.
I would say so. Hart is a two-time national cheerleading champion, but she lost all that cheer when she became a wistful light in the House of Black. It's very interesting and, dare I say, confusing time in the House of Black when you think of Brody King, you think of Buddy Matthews, and how some people, I'm not going to mention their names, have perhaps insinuated that they need to leave. Ooh, wow, the House of Black.
Digging the fingers into the eyes of Harley Cameron. This match continues on TNT and Max.
This, the vicious side of Julia Hart, that we've seen since her allegiance with the House of Black. But what do you make about that, Tony? What people have said to Brody King and Buddy Matthews, they've told them they don't need a leader, they don't need to follow anyone.
Well, that's for them to decide. I mean, a lot of people tell you a lot of things in wrestling. Nigel have their opinion.
People have been telling you to retire for 20 years.
Yeah, well, ain't gonna work.
We're stuck with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna die on the job.
And I wouldn't have it any other way, Tony.
I'm gonna die on the job here, buddy. You got to get used to that one.
But I don't know. I think a lot of people are jealous of the success of the House of Black.
Well, you know, that's a good point. Maybe so.
If I saw a very talented and dangerous group, well, look at this.
Just pounding their head.
Cameron there. If I saw cover a group with the success of the House of Black, I would try to convince the members to go their own separate ways, wouldn't they?
Well, I'm not so sure. Top turnbuckle. But one thing we know for sure, that Julia Hart, so talented. Harley Cameron just swinging blindly here, literally. Julia Hart won the TBS championship at only 22 years of age. That's amazing.
Incredible, isn't it? Yeah. The steep improvement of stars today.
We're taking a look at a young lady in the formative years of her career, a little smile on her face, and she covers and gets a 2 count that time.
Somewhat of a lackadaisical cover. Julia Hart, for all of her advantages. Giving up a little bit of size and leverage to Cameron. Cameron, a former fitness model and singer. One of 9 siblings, as I've said before, Tony.
Against Julia Hart in the women's division here, and AEW continues here on TNT and Max. This is Maximum Carnage Collision. And Harley Cameron being very, very physical in this matchup. And rightfully so after what happened to her on Wednesday at the hands of Julia Hart. Look at this.
Unable to complete whatever offensive maneuver Cameron was looking for instead. Julia Hart transitions. The Iron Octopus in the center of the ring. And are we going to see a submission victory? It's a long way for the ropes for Harley Cameron to get up there and force a break. And I, for one, don't know if she's going to make it.
Oh, gouging.
Straight to the eyes.
Yeah, gouging the eyes. Harley threw her off. Cameron still hurting from that. Julia Hart will send Harley Cameron into the corner. Move it out of the way. Roll up, 1, 2, got a 2 count. Harley's got a number of near falls here. Got her caught in the corner, and now Julia Hart. A running elbow again. Julia Hart, who had a smile on her face early on. Oh! Face first. 1, 2. No! Harley Cameron's out.
And that face, the smile on the face of Hart was only there for a second. She's got caught.
1, 2. And again, Harley Cameron almost wins it. Leg trip, though.
Setting up for it. A finishing submission.
Harley
get that? No.
Tried to get Heartless on, and Harley Cameron got to the ropes.
Julia Hart. Right now, stunned for a second.
Cameron to the face with that boot. Harley Cameron elevated to the top turnbuckle pad. Lariat from behind. Cameron is down. And now Julia Hart with a very confident smile on her face.
This the reason why.
Yes, the Heartless is on. And quickly the tap. It's over.
Here's your winner, Julia Hart.
Julia Hart out of action for a long time with injuries. Another impressive return to the victory, but you want to talk about return.